Thank you for watching CTR TV. I'm Christy Olds with your 5 in 5. Get up to speed on 5 topics in 5 minutes. Many homeowners may not realize that owners are responsible for any man-made dams that are located on their property.
The vast majority of dams in Connecticut are privately owned.
Gwen MacDonald with Save the Sound and Sally Harold with the Connecticut Nature Conservancy visited the CTR TV studio to help raise awareness about the responsibilities and liabilities of having a dam on your property. Connecticut has more than 4,000 dams, but they aren't all obvious. Some are in wooded areas, while others look like attractive water features near a home. The State Department of Energy and Environmental Protection requires all dams in the state to be registered, inspected, and then maintained by the property owner. The owner is also liable for any damages caused if that dam should fail. Both MacDonald and Harold agree that awareness is key.
You're responsible for maintaining dams in safe condition, so you need to know that it exists, so that you need to know you can maintain it. Dams need to be maintained in safe condition because it's a public safety risk should they fail.
Check out the full interview with much more information at ctr.tv. We also have several resources, including the website for the State Division on Dam Safety, listed at ctrealtors.com/dams. In honor of CTR's 100th anniversary, we take a look back at how the association got its start. The Connecticut Association of Real Estate Boards, or CARB, started in 1920, the same year that women in the U.S. earned the right to vote. S.C. Doty of Hartford served as the first president of the association. Minutes from a board of directors meeting in April of 1928 note that CARB opened its permanent offices in New Haven that March, sharing space with the New Haven board. The Treasury report shows the association raised $1,270 from dues so far that year. Minutes from the September 1928 directors meeting indicate there were 18 local boards, 381 active members, 33 associate members, and 85 affiliates at the time. We'll feature a little history each week in our 5 in 5, sharing pictures, newspaper articles, and more from the CTR archives. NAR earlier this month announced a new fair housing action plan to give members the tools they need to promote fair housing and to ensure all people are treated equally in their search for a home.
This Fair Housing Action Plan, called ACT, will deal with accountability, culture, change, and training.
NAR recently posted a video where President Vince Malta discusses the plan with NAR's new Director of Fair Housing Policy, Brian Green. Green joined NAR in October after spending nearly 30 years with the Federal Department of Housing and Urban Development working on fair housing issues. Green also spoke to CTR leaders about fair housing earlier this month during their leadership conference in Washington, D.C.
Discrimination, when it occurs today, is most likely to be something that you wouldn't see unless you can compare people's experiences. It's not like the old days where people, tell you to your face that, they're treating you differently or that they don't want to deal with you. And so when you see these kinds of differences, the real challenge is to figure out, well, why does it happen?
You can see the NAR video about the new Fair Housing Action Plan by going to ctrealtors.com/fairhousing. The Inman Connect New York Conference is this week in New York City. You can still watch the sessions even if you're not attending. CTR members can live stream the conference when it starts on Tuesday, January 28th. Sessions run each day through Friday the 31st. Membership to Inman Select, including access to the live stream, is one of your CTR member benefits. Go to inman.com/livestream to access those sessions. You will need your Inman username and password to access the site. A study released this month shows Connecticut improved a little in terms of the number of people moving out of the state versus those moving in. The annual Atlas Van Lines Migration Patterns Study showed Connecticut with the 10th highest percentage of outbound moves in the country for 2019. Connecticut ranked 5th highest in outbound moves in 2018. Take a look at that full report at atlasvanlines.com/migration-patterns. That is your 5 and 5. I'm Christy Olds for CTR TV.